We're here on a Tuesday and we're seeing the major U.S. equity averages pair session gains. The S&P 500 hit a new record high earlier, but the Nasdaq is straddling the flat line. Joining me now is Alan Valdes of SilverBear Capital. Alan, great to have you here today.
Great to be here, Remy.
Well, this morning we are seeing some gains for the equity markets, and this does come after Monday's rally, but we did get some comments about tax reform from Mnuchin, who's at the Delivering Alpha conference here in New York. But we do have other expectations as well in terms of monetary policy. So what are you making of today's action?
Well, the tax reform from Mnuchin wasn't a big surprise. We hope we could get 15%, but no one really expected it. So they're saying now in the mid-20s to low 20s, that's more realistic. And if we get that, that's a win. But if we get anything like above 27, that's a lose for Wall Street. So if we get between 20 and 25, we'll consider it a win and we'll be happy and the market will move up on that. And of course, today is another big thing from California.
That's right. And Alan, you're talking about the Apple event. Well, when we think about Apple smartphones, they already seem expensive, but we'll still have to wait until 1 p.m. Eastern time to see what they announce in terms of the new iPhone. So what do you expect to see, especially given that Apple shares are lower right now?
Right, they are lower. They're up on the year, though, but they are low right now. But, $1,000 is the rumor for an iPhone. That's a stretch, yes, me. I mean, they're going to have all these new facial recognition, some other things thrown in there. But still, $1,000? I don't know. I still have a flip phone, so I can't. I'm not a good barometer on that. Apple's a monster. Everyone loves their product. Remember, $1,000 is going to be the high end for that phone. They're going to be the normal phones for $300 or $500, whatever they go for. So it's always good to hear from Apple, that's for sure.
And indeed, $1,000 for a smartphone is a pretty penny, so we'll just have to see what the reaction is as well as reception to that announcement. But while we're talking about technology, I do want to get your take on sectors. In the aftermath of Hurricane Irma as well as Harvey, reinsurers are assessing the damage from the hurricanes, and Travelers Group today announced that they will temporarily be suspending their share buyback for the time being. So what do you make of that, and what do you expect to see going forward for the insurers and reinsurers?
Well, I think for both the reinsurer and the insurer, it's going to be a while before we really know what happened. I mean, right now, according to a lot of media heads and things like that, it wasn't as bad as forecast, but yet they've just went down into the Keys, and they're supposed to be devastated, unfortunately, those poor people. So we'll have to wait and see. I know my place in Miami, it's not even open because this problem's still down there. So we'll have to wait and see exactly where everything falls. But it seems that it wasn't as bad as they thought it was going to be, and damages will be less. But now we have another one on the horizon, just leaving Africa. We'll have to see where that goes.
Okay, Alan, well, thank you so much for weighing in on all these issues, and thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Remy. Have a great day.